Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a better day, 38 or so, sunshine, warming up into the 40s this week. Might get a little bit of rain, but not as cold as this weekend was. Oh, my God.
I hope we're past that now, and we're going to warm up now, please. Please,
I hope so. I really hope so. Before we get into a bunch of stuff, I do want to mention this thing we're doing. You see on licountry.com and Instagram and all our socials that we've partnered up with Jibarritos with Troops. Thanks to our Spanish radio stations in Vivo and La Fiesta. They brought this to us. This is an organization that is taking Valentines, either like really beautiful, like you can drop them off Valentines, or you can email a nice letter on our website. There's a link. And they take these letters and Valentines and put them in care packages, and they're sending them overseas for Valentine's Day to the men and women that serve the country.
Love that. That's a great idea, yes.
And I've already gotten 2 teachers, and there's probably more who maybe haven't emailed me yet, but 2 teachers have already emailed saying they're going to get their whole grade to do it, and they're going to get us, or we're going to go pick up these Valentines. So really nice community involvement.
Love it.
It's awesome.
Love it. Good for everybody.
Very much so. Before we get into all our stuff also, did you see Jason Kelsey rip his shirt off?
I did. His exuberance is just wonderful to watch. I love the guy. It's hysterical.
He looks like a guy who's retired, doesn't he?
He does, but he's just so, love him.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, he's
insane, but it's good to be insane.
Did you see Travis score a touchdown and then do the heart symbol with his hands?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
They really love each other, I think.
Oh, just everyone stop. There's going to be an engagement. There's going to be a marriage. Everyone, please stop. I am so happy for them. I love Taylor, as you know. We are a house of Swifties, and it's great. And by the way, don't be surprised if the Chiefs end up in the Super Bowl and they win and there's confetti coming down if he does it right on the field after the Super Bowl. Just saying.
Oh, don't do that. He won't do that. Don't do that. That's bad advice.
He would do a
you
different...
You made a whole episode of engagement with your engagement public.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to see that for them.
No. He would come up with something more romantic
I hope so. And private. I think that's a private moment.
That's true,
Especially when you're so, famous as the two of them.
Yes,
Something
agreed.
You want to do privately.
Agree. You're on the pulse, Cande.
I am.
Amazing.
I'm on the pulse. I really am.
All right, how about this? This is the headline of this article. The smell of women's tears makes men less aggressive.
I didn't know my tears smelled, and I cry a lot.
They had a bunch of women watch a sad movie, and this is just ridiculous that I'm even reading this, by the way. This is from some Institute of Science. A bunch of women watched a sad movie, and then they collected their tears as they ran down their face. Okay?
Oh, my goodness. I love this.
Meanwhile, they had the men in another room playing a special video game designed to aggravate them. Points were taken away unfairly, different things. Once the men were sufficiently... Is this real? Am I getting punked right now? This can't be real.
I think you might be.
Once the men were sufficiently aggravated, researchers had them sniff the women's tears, and the men became 44% less aggressive.
I'm sorry. No.
Can that be real?
No. First of all, was it their woman's tears? Was it just generic women's tears? What? No, I don't believe any of it.
Okay. All right. Then we'll move on. We're going to move on to this one. and this is for Dana, my wife. So, an American tourist in Canada posted a photo after they ordered a burger at the Toronto Airport Hilton and had to sign a waiver because they asked for it to be cooked medium. And I guess this place has you sign a waiver. They don't want you getting sick from their food. I guess they cook every burger well done. That's what they do. They cook well done, right? So if you ask for it medium or less cooked, you have to sign a waiver at this particular restaurant at the Toronto Airport Hilton.
I would never sign a waiver. Where are they getting their beef from? I mean, I would have questions rolling in my head. I would be like, you know what? I don't even want a hamburger anymore. Thank you. Goodbye.
So I don't know that it has anything to do with the beef. I think they're just trying to protect themselves. But
I don't know, but that doesn't sound appetizing at all. And don't they check temperatures? Like, we have a meat thermometer. We use it all the time. I mean, it's very helpful to cook the meat properly.
It says here, Canada has had laws on the books for years that say restaurants have to make burgers well done. But if someone asks, so anyway, I guess there's some kind of law. This person wanted it medium. Now, Dana, she will, Cande, every time without fail, she asks for her steak and her burgers to be cooked rare.
See, I don't like that either.
Yeah, they come out, I mean, it's bleeding. I mean, it is something.
My mother loved that. If she would drink the blood, I would run out of the room. I'm like, what are you, a vampire? What is going on here?
Yeah, so, I don't, these waivers, they're not even worth the piece of paper.
And Dana's never gotten sick from any rare meat she's eaten, has she?
No, luckily,
that makes you very sick.
And look, if you go to the right...
Does she growl when she's eating it?
No, sometimes. If you go to the right restaurant, we're not getting our rare... I don't need them rare.
There are restaurants, like Brian and I went out for his birthday to a steakhouse that we love. Mm-hmm. And when you order steak well done, they look at you like, what?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Medium rare. And it was delicious, may I say. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's like you don't get sushi at a gas station. You know, there's certain things you don't do.
Listen, it has a reputation for good sushi. You never know.
Don't get your rare burger at a place that you don't trust, So
yes, McDonald's, could you make that particularly rare, please? Yeah. What?
Don't think that's happening.
No, I don't either.
Cande, it's National Polka Dot Day today.
I like polka dots.
How many outfits would you say you have in your closet, even if you don't wear them anymore, that have polka dots?
I can think of one that I wore, a dress that I wore to my son's rehearsal dinner when he got married. I'll have to keep thinking.
Maeve would look so cute in a polka dot dress, I think. Oh my God.
She looks cute in anything she puts on. FaceTimed with her on Saturday. I don't know what is wrong with me. Every time we end a call, I cry.
Yeah, well, I get it. You're,
Is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah. Speaking of which, by the way, it is Celebration of Life Day. True story. This is the day that honors children and grandchildren in our lives.
I honor her every day. She brings so much joy. She doesn't even know the joy she brings. It's really incredible. She's so adorable. I love her.
Yes, absolutely. And finally, it is National Blondie Brownie Day. Do you like the blondies?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Love a good blondie, no doubt about it. I love brownies, but we used to eat blondies all the time when I was a kid. I feel like we used to get them a lot.
See, I never had blondies as a kid.
Yeah.
My mother made the best chocolate brownies, though, ever. To this day, no one can beat it.
I'll take your word for it. I won't fight you on that.
No.
A couple from Toronto, Josh and Haley Louvel, flew to Jamaica this month. Haley got the flight crew to make an announcement over the speaker. They announced Josh was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in 2020, but is now cancer-free.
Love that.
They were going for their honeymoon, finally.
Oh,
so, very nice.
I'm sure the whole plane applauded.
I'm sure. How about this one? A guy in Rhode Island having lunch at a Raising Cane's when he started choking on his food. A high schooler. I can't pronounce, this first name is Chaia. So it's Chai or Chaya or I don't know. But this high schooler knew the Heimlich and saved his life right there in the restaurant.
This is really great that kids are learning it and everybody really, and we're saving lives left and right.
She plans to be a paramedic, by the way, someday. So
Wow, love it.
And I hope this dog gets a lot of treats. A 65-year-old in northern Michigan fell through an icy lake. The dog was there. So a cop called the dog over, tied a rope to her collar, and she brought the rope to her owner so the owner could grab it and get lifted out of the lake.
That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love that story.
And it's all on video, by the way.
Oh, so wow, I got to look for that one. That's beautiful.
You can seek it out. Cande, another Monday in the books.
I can't believe it's Monday already. I woke up this morning. I was like, what? Really?
Oh.
Here we are.
You know, I find the weekends go faster for me.
So fast. Why?
I'll tell you. So, for me anyway, they go faster when I'm looking forward to these football games, playoff football, because, like, all weekend, I'm like, oh, that's those Sunday games, you know, the Chiefs and the Bills. So, like, you're looking forward to it. You're, like, almost kind of waiting for it. And it's bedtime. It's time for work.
I went after, I went to bed at halftime. I was watching. Then I kind of fell asleep, but I woke up and turned it on. It was still 27-24 in the fourth quarter. I said, I'll never make it another 10 minutes or whatever it was. And so I checked out. And then when I woke up this morning, it was still 27-24 and they won, which I was thrilled about. But yeah, the weekends go so fast. Why is that? Why is that? And then the next thing we're going to have to deal with is football withdrawal. This is an actual thing.
Yes, it's coming soon. In 3 weeks. It's on the way. Yes.
I don't want it.
It's on the way. And by the way, just a side note, as we're talking and wrapping up here, I saw a video again of, it's Brittany Mahomes, I think, hugging Taylor, and they're jumping up and down. And in the background, while they're embracing and hugging, and I think it's Brittany, but it's definitely Taylor, and they're jumping up and down, sitting behind them in the suite, drinking an alcoholic beverage, is a shirtless Jason Kelce. Still shirtless. Sitting behind.
I want to hang out with him. I really do. His wife was there. This is what I love about them, because she's just like, no big deal. No big deal.
Yeah.
2 degrees out. No big deal.
Thank you to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. We got 38 and sunshine today. We're going to be a little warmer than we've been, so that'll be good.
Thank goodness.
Yes, let's hit the roads.
Done. I don't want to freeze.
Oh, God. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Write it down, all right? We gotta go. We gotta
go now. Bye.
Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.